Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole and today I will show you how the gem system works in Lost Ark. That means I will show you how the faceting works, how the fusing works, how you can even utilize the gems, where to get the gems, and more importantly, what you should look out for when you utilize the gem system. So first things first, the biggest question is of course, where do I get gems? Well, gems will start to show up in tier 2, not before. Starting with tier 2 and then of course tier 3, you will get gems, and you will get them everywhere, like chaos dungeons, guardian raids, abyss raids. You can get them through world events, boss rush. I think they're even available in the cube. I'm not so sure about the cube, but you can get them everywhere and you need them. And now, where do you slot your gems if you find them? Well, first they will land in your inventory, just like that, right? And when you right click on them, you slot them into your special gem area on your character. Giggity? And you have 11 slots available for your character, and you can just swap them out on the fly. Like, it's as easy as drag and drop, and you can just swap them out whenever you see fit. So it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to go to a special NPC or anything. Like, you can literally swap them out on the fly. It's pretty simple, right? And now what you have probably already noticed by looking at my gems is that they have different levels. How do you get higher level gems when you are always just getting level 1 gems? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Fusing. Fusing is a system you had available on your character since you created your character. You have just never utilized it because, well, you didn't really had any gems. And that's this button right here, is the Fuse Gem button, which is now available to you. And this will open up the interface. And to get the next higher level of a gem, you need 3 gems of the same level. Like, the game is even explaining that to you. So if I want to get a level 2 gem, I need 3 level 1 gems to do this, right? Fair warning. When you hit the Fuse button now, all your level 1 gems will be used for fusing. So they will not just take 3 gems and give you 1 level 2 gem. They will take all the gems available to make level 2 gems. And the same goes for level 3, level 4, level 5, and so on and so forth. So be careful when you click this and you still have gems in your inventory you don't want to fuse but utilize, right? Of course, the gems which are slotted with your character will not get fused, right? That's like a given. That would be pretty dumb. But everything which is in your inventory will get fused, so be very, very careful about that. Put the gems you want or utilize at some point later on, probably in your chest, just to make sure. But this is how the fusing system works. You can also do auto fusing systems if you don't, if you want to do that. I don't necessarily recommend that because, as I mentioned before, it fuses just everything which is in your inventory, and that would be unfortunate. So don't do that. Okay, so I've done some fusing. I have found some gems. That's all neat and all, but what am I doing with them now? Well, as you can see when you are looking at some of those gems, and I will open up my gem character profile, they have all stats. You can see them right here on the right side, right? Bash damage, 3% more damage. Bash cooldown, -2%. Fire bullet, cooldown, -6%. And you sometimes will have abilities you don't use. You just don't utilize them. Like Shield Bash right now for me is an ability I do not use. As you can see, I don't even have Shield Bash in my character right now. So this is more or less like a wasted gem on my character. So what am I doing with this? Fusing it? Throw it away? No. You are going to the Gem Expert, which is the NPC you find in every big city, and it's the big gem, the big red gem on the map. You have probably seen them before, but you could never utilize them. I think the gem was blue before you reached tier 2, and when you reach tier 2 it becomes red. And then you can open up the interface, and there you can see all the gems I have on my character and I have sitting in my inventory. So what you can do here is you can change the ability. To make this very clear, you cannot change what it gives you. So the cooldown always stays the same. You cannot swap out the cooldown for damage or vice versa, right? You cannot do that. That doesn't work. The only thing you can change is the ability which is associated with the buff. So you can see on the top, on the right side here, the abilities I could get through random. So when I reforge here for 3,400 silver, keep in mind the silver goes up the higher the gem level is, so it gets more expensive. You will see that the ability has been now changed to shield charge, which still doesn't do anything for me because I'm not using shield charge. Yes, it's completely random. You cannot choose the ability. You have to just reforge till it fits something which works for you. I know, sucks, but that is how it works. And now you can see, hey, I got the search cannon. This is actually an ability I'm using quite a bit. That's fantastic. Let's keep that. So the next thing you probably have on your mind is, wait a second. So I can just change the abilities all the time. That means if I have 6 gems with cooldown reduction for my search cannon, I will have like 40% cooldown reduction. Oh my god, I can have instant abilities with huge damage numbers. No, you can't, unfortunately. The system will prevent that. The system will only take one buff at a time. And let me show you how that looks, because we actually have 2 gems here. Let me see. This is the sharp gun lens. There it is. And then we have another sharp gun lens. Let me just put that in here very quickly. Bam. You can see now I put in 3 sharp gun lenses with cooldown reduction. And the system is warning me, right? If multiple gems have been the same bonus, only the largest bonus will apply. Yep. So unfortunately, you cannot just boost one ability to the heavens. That is not working, and the system is warning you. If you don't know if you have multiple abilities slotted, just go into your character profile under gems, and the game is giving you a warning like, hey, you might wanna switch this out. Also, speaking about faceting your gems, or not facet, faceting your gems, do yourself a favor. I know it looks super enticing to get like the best of the best abilities out of this and like get the perfect skill gem combination out of this. But this is only tier 2 gems. You probably already guessed it. The moment you are reaching tier 3, you have to get new gems. There are new gems out in the wild. So before you are trying too much to reach like the perfect gems in tier 2, I think it's more important to reach tier 3, and then you can start the whole process of really put some money behind upgrading your gems and make them perfect for the skill set you're using. Because I have already seen people burning just 500,000 or even million to get like the perfect gems at tier 2, and then they reach tier 3 and they are like, oh no, I don't have the money anymore. I wasted so much. Or well, they still had money, but they wasted so much. So yes, try to get some abilities which actually help you, and you will already find a good amount of gems which come with the right ability you need. But don't waste too much. It is not necessary for the tier 2 content, and the money or silver you put into this would be much better used if you wait till you are reaching tier 3. So keep that in mind. But with that said, we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate if you leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you want to see daily gaming news, reaction videos to a lot of like trailers, gaming events, and you also want to see more tips and tricks videos for upcoming games, like a lot of Lost Ark. If you haven't already checked out all my other guides, you should. We have tons of them. And there are, of course, more coming. I would appreciate if you might subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a great deal. And if you ever want to catch me live, you can find me from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 a.m. ET, which is 2 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Central European time, over at trovo.live/ChaosMole, and we are talking about gaming news in the morning. And then we are playing a lot of new video games coming out, sometimes even days before the release, because we are getting early access to it. Right now we are playing just a lot of Elden Ring, I think, like everybody else. And I'm also streaming quite a bit of Lost Ark PvP. So if you want to join us there, you're more than welcome to stop by and say hi, and I would appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay safe.